Okay, welcome back. Let me reset my timer. Alright, so we were here. So I was basically explaining before I got cut off. Um, what the hell just happened? Do you see that damn thing just did it again? Alright, so I'm trying to make a method here, which is not related to um, this one here, which Eclipse seems to be thinking, but whatever. Eclipse is being stupid. I'm going to return a convert. Basically, I'm going to make a method that's conversion. So let me call it a switch. I'm going to name it before giving it its return data type. Public switch um, int to car. Alright, and I'm going to have to do the same thing. I'm going to have a public switch car to int. Alright, so obviously if it's going from int to car, it's going to return the character. It's going to accept I as the parameter. And this, just the opposite. It's receiving car and it's returning an int. It's going to receive a car as a parameter. So basically, what do you think is going to be the best structure for this? Best structure is going to be a switch structure. So let's get on it. So switch. So once we see the case of I, that is let's see, this is into character. Let's go from character. Actually, let me do the other one first, from character to int, because that's the main concern right now. In fact, let me comment that out. I don't want to be concerned with that right now. So we're going to, as I say, start our switch structure. So when the case is receiving a 0, we're going to have a whole bunch of different cases. The case of receiving a whole bunch of stuff. You know what? I just want to copy and paste that over and over again. There we go. Okay, so case of receiving 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're also going to have we shouldn't have any positive negatives. I guess that everything else we should make default. And when we get default, we should definitely return 0. So as a kind of security measure, if you get here and what you're receiving as a character is, like, for example, the letter A, which I actually showed in one of my past videos, it should default to returning 0. Really. Alright. So when we see 0, we want to return 0. Note, this character in ASCII code is actually the number, let me see, the number, I'm looking it up right now, 48. So when you, and obviously we can see that it's not implicitly adding this. It's not doing some type of implicit conversion from the ASCII character 0 to the integer character 0. I believe in C++ it does. I'm not sure though. But I mean, this might seem stupid to you, but trust me, the program's not going, if you think about it for a couple minutes, the program's not going to work without this conversion. Turn 4. Let me return semicolon and just copy. Though whoever invented copy paste, that's dude, I would shake your hand. You made something better than sliced bread, hands down. Alright, so now what are we going to do? We're going to take this and stick that whole thing in there. So switch have a very interesting naming. Oh, I'm sorry, my imagination was getting away with me. It's late. What time is it actually? It's midnight. I need to sleep. This is the same exact thing I did with my macroeconomics videos, and it's not the most healthiest of things to do. Alright, so let me do the same thing here. So let me see. Let me test this if I have an integer I. Let me just replace this for a single with I and see what happens. Okay, something wrong with the counter here. I don't know what's wrong with the counter. Why is that not staying on top? Alright. Switch character to int. Actually, let me pause this and figure out what's wrong. Yeah, it took me 3 seconds to figure it out. Yeah, I mean, actually, I want to test you. Stare at this for a couple seconds, and I give you 5 seconds to figure out what's wrong. Why is this not working? 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'm gonna make it obvious now. C. Yeah. Remember, Java is case sensitive, and stupid error, but an error, syntactical error nonetheless. This is why programmers find programs like Microsoft Word annoying, because Microsoft Word automatically capitalizes stuff, but I don't know why I capitalized that earlier. Alright, so we have this converting successfully to an integer. Alright, so now once it's an integer in this form, we need to put it back into the character. As you can see, problem comes up. What's the problem? Let's see if the program will tell us. Exactly. We cannot convert from this. What does this result in? This whole thing that I'm doing in red. That results in an integer. And the only thing I can store in this digital character array is a character. So now, let me change colors arbitrarily. I have to invoke this method. Alright, so let's unlock the method. Alright, so now here you'll see it's going to be much different. Actually, well, when I say much different, I mean, yeah, you'll see what I mean momentarily. Copy and paste this. Alright. So, when the case is 0, when the case is 1, case is 2, and case is 3, case is 4, the case is 5, case is 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, what you can return here is 0. That's perfectly legitimate. And just I don't feel like doing it. What I'm actually going to return is the ASCII version. So I'm going to return 48 for 0. Just to, and this, I mean, I'm not sure if this is a necessary task, but from what I heard in some programming languages, characters are treated just like integers, and you don't even see them as letters. You see them as these ASCII numerical values. So just getting used to it, and looks like I have to end this video. So I shall see you in the next video.